Hello and welcome back to Lorfen Gaming Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm your host Lorfen. In this Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic build video, we're going to go ahead and build our favorite Wookiee, Zaalbar. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be updated and much more. Here's the pros and cons for this Big Z build. Obviously, with Big Z, you're going to have natural 20 strength and constitution. We're going to bump up dexterity to make him a real melee powerhouse. He's real powerful with melee with this build, so he's going to do a lot of damage big time. He has a lot of hit points too. Disadvantages, because he's a Wookiee, he cannot wear any chest pieces or headgear. So those are out of the way. Other than that, due to the fact that he cannot wear any of those two categories, his defense might be low. So I'm going to go ahead and start at this very moment, go over his stats. Big Z's starting stats goes as follows. 20 strength, really good, especially for this build. Dexterity 13. Oh, don't worry, we're about to get about a whole bunch of points into that. Constitution is at 20. Intelligence is 10, that's alright. Wisdom 12. Since he's a Wookiee, Charisma 8, we're not going to worry about Wisdom and Charisma at all. Will and reflex saves are alright. Fortitude saves are really good, and his hit points are really up there. It'll get much higher with this build also, so trust me. So let's also go over anything else for Big Z before I go to the next screen, which is gear. Now, he starts out with nothing since he was captured, so right away give him 2 weapons, 2 Vile blades or something like that. Make sure you have a main hand not balance and the offhand balance for now. As for skills, he has demolition, awareness, and repair, I believe it is. Well, some points in the repair, which is all right. And let's see what else. Entry, injury. That's about it for his skill sets or his feats. He already has 2 levels of implants due to the fact he's a scout. This is going to be very useful. And he has 2 levels of power attack. We're going to max that out. He already has a weapon focus melee, which is great. Again, we're going to make him really powerful with this build. So we're done with that. It's time to level up Big Z. It's time to go ahead and level up Big Z. So his default level when you do recruit him is level 4. So we're now going to get him to level 5. So let's get our favorite Wookiee up there. So our main goal for the skills is demolition, awareness, and of course repair. I'm going to get that repair to 7, so this way he'll have more uses for that. So those are the 3 skills we're going to definitely focus on throughout this build. Very easy, very simple to do. As for feats, let's see here what we're going to do. I'm just looking. Okay, look like we're in good shape, so we're going to do is 2 weapon fighting. So Big Z will do some damage. If you don't like that, dueling is another way to go. I prefer 2 weapon fighting because you get 2... nice blades towards the end of the game, and you get to do a lot of damage with them, especially as a Wookiee. Now we're at level 6, so let's get our favorite Wookiee up to that level. So let's get Big Z there. Unfortunately, no feats. I'd like to apologize for that. Now for skills, demolition, awareness, and repair. Put a point in each of those, and you're set, and you're good to go. We'll hit the OK button. That should definitely do it. Now, we're at level 7, so we're going to get Big Z up there. He's kicking some serious butt. He makes a great tank. So this way, mission could do some backstabbing damage, or so say sneak attack. Skills, demolition, awareness, and of course repair. That should do it. Feats, we get uncanny dodge. Now, uncanny dodge gives us a +4 versus grenades, which is good. And that's very nice for Big Z. So what we're going to do is improve 2 weapon fighting. So at this point, equip a blade in each of his hand, or melee weapon I should say, and he's great to go. Now we're at level 8. This is the level 4s, and yet we're going to get a free feat towards the end of the level after we're done. So our main focus for this build is dexterity. So we're going to select the point into that. So put your point into dexterity and max that out ASAP, and that should do it for the attributes. Skills, we're going to do next. Sorry, no feats at all. Demolition, awareness, and repair, and you should be done with this level. Now, like I mentioned before, you're going to get a free feat. This is the final one, which is implant level 3. So early on, Big Z can equip all these implants. So we got level 1, 2, and now 3. So you equip best of the best when we get our hands on those, of course. Now we're leveling up Big Z to level 9. Our Wookiee is starting to do some real nice damage. His hits are connecting, which is a good thing. So skills, demolition, awareness, and repair. That should definitely do it. Feats, we're going to do master 2 weapon fighting. So we're going to max that out. So that's the thing we're going to do ASAP. So select that and you should be definitely done with in that department. So we're finished with that level. Let's get to the next one. Now we're at level 10. We're halfway through the game, halfway to the cap, which is very good for Big Z. So let's level him up. Unfortunately, no feats. I'd like to apologize for that. Skills. What we're going to select is, of course, demolition, awareness, and repair. Those 3 you definitely want. So we'll finish that level off, and there we go. We're done now. Let's get to the next level. Now it's time to go ahead and get our favorite Wookiee, Big Z. You guessed it, to level 11. Skills, we're going to go ahead and select the usual 3 when I am done. And yeah, at this point, he's going to be real powerful. So we're going to do demolition, awareness, and repair. He'll take care of those mines big time. As for feats, we're going to do his master power attack. You're saying, why not flurry? Well, it's a good option, but I felt power attack, you get more damage. It depends on how people go and what their preference is, but I prefer this route. So this way, our big Wookiee here will get all the toughness feats too. So we're done with this level, so let's get to the next one. Now we're at level 12. This is the level of force, which is 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. So we get an attribute point. And you know which one I'm going to be putting that into. Dex. So we'll put that at 15 dexterity. That is all good and set up. So once we're done with that, we'll hit the OK button. As for skills, I'm going to do is demolition, awareness, and repair. They're pretty decent at this point, so we get to have some nice items from mines, of course. So next up, of course, will be level 13. Now we're at level 13, so we're going to level up our favorite Wookiee once again. And let's go ahead and get him that. Skills is demolition, awareness, and repair. We'll finish that off. Yep, that should do it. Feats. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get the toughness line, which is, you guessed it, regular one. So every level you gain, you get 1 extra vitality point. This is retroactive. Pretty good for our Wookiee friend here. He's going to have a lot more hit points along the way. Now we're at level 14. Things are looking good for Big Z. He's starting to hit real hard. Find some nice melee weapons, etc. Skills is demolition, awareness, and repair. Sorry, no feats for this level, but pick those 3 and you're good to go. Now let's go get the next level. We're at level 15, everyone. So once we finish with this level, it's just 5 levels left until the level 20 cap. So let's get our favorite Wookiee up that level. Skills, demolition, awareness, and repair. And you should stop there. Now we get a feat. We're going to do improved toughness. We get the regular toughness bonus. However, here's the deal. So we shrug off 2 points of damage every time we get hit. So that is a nice bonus thanks to improved toughness. So we're going to select that and we're all set up. Now we're done. So let's go ahead and get the next level. Now it's time to go ahead and knock out the last 5 levels. Let's start with level 16. So this is level of force once again. So we're getting our attribute point. We're going to get that dexterity up. So put that point in dexterity and you're good to go. As for skills, demolition, awareness, and repair. Once again, I'd like to apologize. No feats for this level. And we are done with level 16. So next up, you guessed it, is level 17. Now, Big Z, it's time to get him to level 17. Yep, let's get our Wookiee up there. He's doing great DPS damage, aka melee. He's ripping people apart. Demolition, awareness, and repair. So we'll hit the OK button. As for feats, we're going to do his master toughness. Yeah, we're going to do that. That's we not only get the 2 previous 1 bonuses, but we get 1 extra vitality point. Every time we level up, this is retroactive. So Big Z is going to get a whole lot more hit points. Now we're at level 18. We're getting close to that cap with so many hit points, doing so much damage, being a Wookiee. And no, you cannot bring him on the Leviathan. I tried. Awareness, demolition, and repair. We'll hit the OK button and accept, and that should do it. So let's go forward to the next level. Now we're on the next level, which is level 19. We're getting close to that cap. Yeah, 20 is the cap for Kotor 1. So let's level it up. Skills, demolition, awareness, and repair. And that's all we could do for now in that department. Feats, we have so many options. Some people want to do the flurry line. Try it out. Me personally, since I'm all set up, I feel like it's a great idea to get conditioning and get him some saving throws. Up to you on that, but I prefer conditioning. So let me go ahead and select that at this time, and we're set and good to go. Now we're at the final level, level 20. We're at the cap, everyone. So let's get our favorite Wookiee that level up big time. So we're going to level him up. Hit that button. Attributes, I am going to go ahead and do, you guessed it, dexterity. It's an odd number, but we're going to make that up in items. If you wanted to, you could put it in the strength. That's another good option too. But dexterity is fine. We already got 20 strength anyways. That's good enough. Demolition, awareness, and repair. And that should do it. We're done leveling up Big Z. Our next goal will be now is what party members you should have with Big Z. So let's go ahead and go to that section. I'm going to go over each of the party members and who should team up with Big Z. Now, as for Jolie, you only want to team with him if you want him to just be a buffer. That's about it. Now, if your character's a buffer, then ignore him. Juhani, that's like a tank character, so I'd probably say pass. Bastila is in between Jolie and Juhani, so a little bit pass on that unless you want her as a buffer or so. Candaris, he's a tank. That's another pass. He's a great character if you do melee. Kartha, same thing. He's a little bit of tank / DPS. A little bit of pass on that. As for both droids, if you want to use a little one for skills in certain places, that's fine. HK-47, on the other hand, he's alright, but you just bring him for dialogue. Now, mission, that's the best combination. If your main character could do crowd control, mission does the sneak attack damage while Big Z distracts all the enemies, then you got a perfect team. It's ironic since Mission and Big Z are best of buds. So next portion of this build video is gear. It is time to go ahead and talk about gear advice. So here's the deal. You're not going to be able to use headgear or chest gear. So those are out of the way. No light, medium, robes, heavy armor. Yeah, that's gone. As for implants, since you're a scout, you're going to definitely use them big time. So I'm going to go ahead and give my suggestion and advice on what you should look for Big Z for equipment. Now, next up is Baka Ceremonial Blade. That's the first weapon you want to look for. Damage is 4 through 14. Damage bonus is +4 energy. Attack modifiers +2. Location Kadishk. As a reward for the Wookiee versus Slaver story end. So when you end that story, either choice, you get this nice weapon. Akani Foil, damage is 5 through 15, has 2d6 +3, attack modifiers +3. Locations on the planet Mon at the Sith base by killing the Sith diplomat. Great news, no alignment hit. Go ahead and kill that diplomat for this nice weapon. So let's get to the final blade. The last melee weapon you should definitely look out for is the Bragwan Assault Blade. Damage is 2 through 12, that's 2d6. Damage bonus is 2 through 12 energy, so in other words, that's 2d6. Once again, attack modifiers +2. Locations the Yavin Station at that special shop. Now, how to get to is very simple. Buy the first one when you complete the 3rd star map. So immediately after that, the vendor will restock the inventory, and one of these blades will be on it. So buy it ASAP. Once you do that, then come back after the 5th star map when you clear the area and protect the vendor. He'll sell you a second one. Buy that too. And once you get those two, you could dual wield both of them. That's one in each hand. You'll become the most powerful melee user in the game. You might be the most powerful character in the game thanks to these two weapons. So remember, buy at 3rd, buy at 5th. So let's get to the gear. Let's go ahead and talk about the implants. The Advanced Clarity implant that gives you +5 dex. Locations at Yavin after the 5th star map. If you don't want to give Big Z those implants, then sell for the +2 to +4 dex ones. Now for headgear, Wookiees need no headgear. Besides, they cannot use it anyway. So let's get to the next part for gear for Big Z. Next up are the hands, so let's go ahead and go over them. The Dominator Gauntlets is +5 strength. Special Shop Korriban, if you don't want to give Big Z that, or that shop is bugged. The Geo Harden Power Glove is +4 strength. Dirty Mon Bounty Hunt quest line. However, this is a dark side axe, so you're going to take some hits in your alignment if you're light side. If you want to do either one of those, sell for the +2 or +3 ones, or better yet, use them as hand-me-downs for Big Z. For arms and shield, the Verpine prototype shield, it absorbs 120 points of damage on the following: energy, sonic, cold, and heat. Now, if you don't want to get those, then use your improved energy resistance. It's just as good as that. It just uses force power, and you don't have to spend credits on. Let's go ahead and get the last set of gear for Big Z. Last but not least, the last set of gear for Big Z, the CNS Strength Enhancer. That has +2 strength and +2 all save throws. Get on Dan and Wing before the 4-star map ASAP. If you don't want to get Big Z this belt, simply go for the +1 strength belt. However, this requires the dark side action by betraying the hidden belts to get this belt. Or if you don't want to do that, any dex belts you find along the way. If you can't get any of those, sell for any of the saving throw ones. Body, Wookiees need no armor at all. Nope, they cannot use it anyways. That is it for gear. Now for the next part of this build video is combat and tactics for Big Z. Here are some combat tactics for Big Z. Now if you don't have any force powers yet, just send in Big Z just to tank all the foes, do some nice damage, especially with power attack. Now if you have a Jedi that could crowd control, have them to do that first. Then go ahead and send in Big Z just to start finish off many enemies as possible. If you have Big Z in mission, yeah, you two are going to do some really serious damage. Even with Flurry level 1, Big Z has a lot of damage he is doing, especially with some of these very nice blades. I'm also going to go ahead and demonstrate power attack. Yeah, I have that. Let me make sure I get that right. So let's go ahead and use Master of Power Attack, see how much hits we can take out this foe. And there you go. It just takes about 2 hits really, and that foe is toast. And yeah, he could do critical hits too with melee weapons, since this Wookiee is really powerful. For the last part of the video will be final advice, so let's get to it. Here's some final advice before I end the video for Big Z. Now Big Z cannot wear headgear or chest armor, so don't panic at all. You have other factors you could use to protect them. If you need to stem up, that's fine too. Always have Big Z be the first one to get into combat. If you have any Jedis that crowd control, take advantage of that. Big Z and Mission is a great pair. They could do some really devastating damage together. Other than that, just look for the best melee weapons for Big Z, and he'll rip the competition apart. Well everyone, this is it for my Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Zaalbar build video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching, and have a great day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more guides and builds just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner of the screen, or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner of the screen. Have a great day or night, and may the Force be with you.